From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about in the big one today. We're waiting for some information from Hamilton County's prosecutor as to whether or not Joe Deters is going to move forward, file charges in connection with the fight at the Crosstown shootout yesterday. Deters put out a statement saying only that he's reviewing the matter. Won't say whether or not charges might come. They'd have to be felonies to come from the Hamilton County prosecutor. This case could be referred back to the city solicitor, who could deal with misdemeanor assault charges. Yesterday, the apologies came from the 4 UC players who were involved. UC will be first back on the court. They're scheduled tomorrow night to play at Wright State without the guys who have been suspended, including their star senior Yancey Gates. Coming down, the Cons meatpacking plant in Camp Washington. Ceremony held there this morning to mark the end of that building that was historic along Spring Grove Avenue. It's going to be replaced by a combination business industrial park. The new jobs for the neighborhood. They say the demolition is a sign of new life for Camp Washington. We've got the ceremony this morning covered for you. Cincinnati City Council is being asked for another $10 million to help move forward the Riverfront Park at the Banks. The project is a total of $120 million. Much of the money's been raised privately, but they need some government help. Yesterday, they pitched City Council for the money at the budget hearings. The people who are behind the Smale Park on the riverfront say they'd like to see it open sooner instead of later. That's why they need the $10 million now. City had set aside about $2 million for the project. Feed the Children, the national organizations in the Tri-State today, they brought with them 3 semis full of food and personal products that will be distributed to needy families across the area by local churches. They say they brought in 3 semis that will be enough to feed about 1,200 local Tri-State families. New bars opening at the precinct. Jeff Ruby says this has been a labor of love for him. He's added a new room at his location on Delta Avenue, the original restaurant of Jeff Ruby's. In this new bar, you'll be able to get a drink and food. Ruby had a little preview party last night for celebrities in town like Marty and Tom Brenneman, Nick Lachey, and Chris Collinsworth. The entertainment was provided by country star Martina McBride. And it looks like the Cadillac Ranch is being saved. Even though Fifth Third Bank was going to evict the owners, a new company has come in to take over the restaurant and operations. For now, they say they will continue to run the downtown location as the Cadillac Ranch, but sometime early next year, plan to change the name. They'll change the menu, have a whole new theme for that location right there at 6th and Walnut.